everybody, it's Mr. Luce, and your technique of the week is signs and symbols. Over thousands of years, certain signs and symbols have evolved in cultures throughout the world. Some of these signs and symbols seem to be universal in their design and meaning. Often, however, similar symbolic designs can have very different meanings across cultural backgrounds. For example, a square represents stability, but in other countries, a square can also represent earth, solidarity, order, and safety. A circle might represent wholeness, but with other cultures, a circle can also represent the sun, unity, heaven, or eternity. Triangles are often associated with goals, but did you know that if a triangle is pointed up like this, it can represent fire and masculinity, but if it's pointed down the other way, it can represent water or femininity. Triangles are also symbolic of dreams. A cross, while it may represent relationships, it can also represent balance. And the spiral that we see here is not just represented through growth, but it can also be energy, truth, change, a serpent like a snake, or wind as its representations. Now, we're going to try an experiment by creating different meanings by combining some of our signs and symbols that we see here. For example, if I was to take a square and add a circle on the inside, followed by a right side up triangle and an upside down triangle, what are some different meanings that I could possibly have? For example, a square can represent stability, a circle can represent sun, unity, heaven, eternity, or wholeness, and upside down and right side up triangles can represent masculinity and femininity, or even fire and water. Maybe because I have masculinity, femininity, unity, and stability, this could represent that we are all one. Another symbol that we could try could be a circle. And then within the circle, we have a cross. Our relationships make us whole. Or you could also say that eternal balance is seen through this image. Another symbol we could do could be one triangle with more triangles that are upside down, represented on the inside. Another example we can try are several squares inside a large square, and we've also created a cross unintentionally. Another way to show or to work with the spirals is to try out different ways of creating movement. So all of these symbols that we have here create a bigger, more complex statement, especially when we mix them within each other. It's almost as if they tell a story. What combinations could you try to tell a story of your own?